Greetings, I'm Nolan Stoltz, and welcome to the Route 66 Suite YouTube channel. If you're looking for recordings of my compositions or my research on Black Sabbath, that's over at youtube.com/Nolan Stoltz. However, on this channel, I'll be sharing my Route 66 research and other Route 66 videos. I've been traveling up and down Route 66 for the past 5 months, but I'm taking a little break over the holidays and spending time here at Osage Arts Community, which is an artist residency about 45 minutes north of Route 66 in rural Missouri. Although my studio is currently set up for composing music, during this time I'll be annotating photos and editing videos because I have quite the backlog of material since my travels in July. Then, in January 2022, I'll get back on the road, travel Route 66, and continue researching all the way through probably about mid-August, at which point I will begin to compose a symphony inspired by Route 66. Let's pause for a moment. If you're not familiar with what I do, I'm a composer. I have bachelor's, master's, and doctorate degrees in music composition, and I've been a music professor ever since. But I'm on sabbatical for the 2021-22 academic year, and I've been traveling up and down Route 66 for a year, getting to know this historic road better so that I can compose a genuine, honest, and well-informed piece of music. When I travel the road, I often get asked to clarify what I mean by compose a symphony, so please allow me to briefly explain. The Route 66 Suite will be a piece of music for symphony orchestra, violins, woodwinds, brass, percussion, and it will probably be about 45 minutes long in several movements, or separate sections, if you will. Technically, it'll be an orchestral suite, not a symphony, but I won't get into the difference between the two at this time. I will say that this will be a follow-up to my Lincoln Highway Suite, a 25-minute orchestral suite inspired by that historic highway, so check that out if you haven't heard it. Some of the episodes may appear to be missing. That's because those videos are reserved for supporters of the Route 66 Suite Patreon. If you're not familiar with Patreon, it's a way for people to support artists and other content creators through a subscription service. It's like paying a monthly subscription for ESPN Plus or Disney Plus, but instead you subscribe to an artist to see their content. And that money goes to the artist directly, not some big corporation. In fact, Patreon only takes like 10% or something. It's really continuing the long tradition of arts patronage, but in the modern era and using the technology in order to immediately share content. Some of my Patreon posts are annotated photos and text, but some are videos, and those are hosted here as unlisted videos on YouTube. This post, for example, is about the time I was coming up with ideas for the Route 66 Suite, sitting at the piano in the closed-off lobby of the Roy's Motel in the ghost town of Amboy, California. Different levels of membership get you access to different posts. For example, the basic patron level at $5 a month, you'll see posts like this, a sort of behind the scenes, if you will. And the Travel Buddy level comes with video content, extra photos and information, and I even mail postcards for those interested. I even have a 66 club where I do live chats, requests for me to explore a certain Route 66 place, special thanks listed in the composition program notes and the recording liner notes when it's all done, stuff like that. I'll continue to post videos well after my year of Route 66 travels, as not only will I have a backlog of photos and videos from Route 66 to share, I'll be posting progress on the musical composition itself, the Route 66 Suite, so you'll get a peek into the creative process. So enjoy the videos that are posted here as public on YouTube, but also check out the Patreon page for additional content. So farewell from the Osage Arts Community, and I'll see you out on the road.